Hello, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for waiting. I just had to get a few things configured. I can happily say that all of the issues we've had with streaming on YouTube have all been fixed. So, if you are watching the stream, you should be able to watch it from YouTube, Twitch, and from um, Facebook Gaming. So, all those should be on and active. So, we are about to get started and continue on RetroJ and DileT's adventure. I know it's been a while, so if I'm correct, on our last episode, we managed to rescue Diglett with the help of the Magnemite, and we started doing some training. Also, also, if I'm correct, we were introduced to Shiftry and the Jumpluff who was seeking his hope. So let's continue from there. We'll probably do some training today and some rescues. Alright, and with that, let's get started. Alright. Oh, I forgot to check the mailbox. See, some draw some tiny woods. Get away the cave, I'll steal. Okay, let's go ahead and check the Pelipper post office to see if there's anything there for us. Oh, okay. This kind of sucks. But okay, let's go ahead and do Thunderwave Cave today. So we're doing the cherry berry. We don't have any items, so let's go grab that cherry berry really quickly. Take the cherry berry, yes. Oh, I said to accept them. Wow, focusing so much on school has got me losing track. Alright. Let's see. No. I mean, it's pretty quiet so far. Nothing spectacular going on or anything. Okay. As you guys do remember, our first policy in Dungeons is to explore first, and then do the task second. So now we've pretty much gone around the entire dungeon. And remember, free experience points. What? You missed? Okay, try this again. Yeah, that's what I thought. You don't miss. Sorry, we're after that free XP. Yay, we're to the destination floor. I think I'm high enough level to just kill you, but nope, we don't want to leave. Yeah, you guys, I apologize. There's not going to be as much commentary in this episode since we're not really going to be progressing in the story. Today's episode is more so about doing more tasks and leveling up so we can get ready for next week's episode, which will feature the next big step in story progression. Alright, then we have key. We've reached the destination for RetroJ and DileT. So I have started playing a little bit of Rescue Team DX. You know, just trying to get an idea of like what's new and stuff like that on my own personal account. But don't worry, I plan on starting the channel content for that game very soon. I wanna try and get as far into RetroJ and DileT's first adventure as possible. If anything, I really wanna try to at least get the main story with them finished before I start the next adventure with them. Plus, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do that since I don't own like an Elgato or anything. So, we'll see though. Oh, I'm so dumb. This is one of our clients. I was about to kill one of our clients. Nope, we don't want to leave. Continue adventure. Yes. But yes, very, very soon, RetroJ and DileT will be starting their adventure in DX Rescue Team. It's going to be really, really cool. But I think actually what I think I might actually do is since I can't really live stream the content from my Nintendo Switch, what I might end up doing is just making those special episodic videos. Kind of like how this one is an episodic video series, but instead of having them set for a live stream every morning at 10 a.m., I can instead instead of live stream at 10 a.m., I can instead have them posted on a weekly basis. Just record the gameplay with my commentary and then just post it. So I might do that, but we will see. I know, if anything, I won't be starting that until the semester ends, which will be until um, the last week of April. So if I do go ahead and get started with that, it will begin at the earliest in May. So yeah. Wow, I do have to admit, it is taking us a lot longer than normal to get through Thunderwave Cave, and that could be because of my controller configurations. Because I'm using a brand new controller setup, and I just mapped the buttons like last night, and instead of making my instead of basing it off of how the DS's configuration is, I actually have the LNR functions literally on LNR. So, if you don't know, those are usually for X and Y, and one of the buttons you press allows you to change the direction you're looking in, or map the direction to like the next enemy or person. And instead of pressing Y or X like I normally would, I'm pressing the right R1. So it's just I'm just getting used to it. And then also, just a heads up, due to the whole coronavirus, COVID-19 situation, I'm now streaming from my family home. So there's maybe a lot of noise and stuff around in the background, so I do apologize for that. Thank you for rescuing Purple. Here's your reward, the promised max elixir. Thank you for delivering the cherry berry. Here's your reward, 100 Poki. Yes, we did good today. See you tomorrow. Alright, we saved the next morning. Morning, let's keep up our good work today. Is this the place? Is this the place named Pokegamers is based? There's nothing here. Depressing, isn't it? Who'd run a rescue team from a dump like this? Unbelievable. What's with you? Oh? Over there, a mailbox. Check it out. Whoa, hey, what do you think you're doing? Yes, rescue job offers. Ooh la la, isn't that rather tasty? We'll have them all. Hey, those rescue jobs were meant for us. Don't butt in. It doesn't matter who does it. We're rescue team 2, have you know? But all we ever get up to is no good. Wanna know how it works? If we have the cover of a rescue team, we can get away with so much more. We have our eyes on world domination. What? World domination? You heard right. That's why we're raking in the cash and adding to our gang. The world will be ours. The rescue team of evil, Team Meanies, is who we are. See you around. Hey, wait. They took off. What a bunch of creeps. Ah, it's empty. Those guys cleaned us out. And here comes Pelipper to the rescue. We lucked out. Pelipper's brought us some more mail. We can go back to rescuing. But those guys, they're not getting away with anything next time I see them. You know, I know how I said that we're going to be in the events today, but I completely forgot about the Team Meanie segment. And it's weird because I just played the Team Meanie segment in Rescue Team DX. So I'm like, come on, it's the same story. I should know what's coming next. But you know, that's also cool. That means that even after all these years, even with the new thing, I'm still able to be surprised with this game. Alright, so let's check the mail. Another one from Mount Steel. Okay, pretty good. Let's see what they have to buy. Nothing important. Just pull our Poke. Let's take care of all of our Poke. go. Oh, looks like we can either go to Tiny Woods or Mount Steel. Oh, looks like today we're going to Mount Steel, everybody. Yay! Also, how many bronze rate? 60. Let's see. So we have 65 points. If I'm correct, the next ranking is at 500. So we're pretty much a long way from there. But I guess that's okay. Oh yeah, we need items because we're about to go on an adventure. First, let's store all the crappy items we have. Let's take. Alright, let's see. Let's take. Let's just take. Take some gravel luck. Take a couple of apples. Let's say a couple of orange berries. I don't think we're gonna need a reviver seed. I mean, maybe a max elixir, but I doubt a reviver seed. So let's just decide. Let's see what adventure. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, wait, hold on. Which floors are we going to? We're going to floors 3, 5, and 6. Okay, that's interesting. Floors 3, 5, and 6. Okay. So we guys are great. We have to protect the nether end. Protect the nether end. We must protect the nether end. I wonder. I said we must protect the nether end. Oh gosh, I growled. I'm never supposed to growl. Protect the nether end. No. Okay, let's continue. Oh, then let me get this way. Ooh, an Aaron. I know from experience that I need to use an Ember. Ember. There we go. All Aarons will be put to sleep. Alright, so since I know the stairs are this way, I can go this way instead. Oh, an Aaron. There we go. Now I have Ember set as a default move, so I know I'm gonna have to use Ember quite a lot in this place, so I'm like, let's just go ahead and just have it set. I don't mind traveling for Scratch, because Scratch is just Scratch. I gotta think about how close are we to leveling up? Let's actually test that real quick. Team. Start with DileT summary. He is 1,186 away from leveling up. He's at level 11. Cool. And how about me? I am 706 from leveling up. So we definitely have a while to go. I wonder, I saw there was an option to change the game dungeon from slow to fast. I want to know what that does. Oh, that's what it does. Oh, you're a tough little monster. Reach your destination for. You know, this fast setting isn't too bad actually. You know, what I think I'm gonna do is whenever we have to revisit a dungeon, I'm probably gonna have it be set to fast like this. But whenever we're entering a brand new dungeon, I'd rather have it. Yeah, so whenever we enter a new dungeon, I'll have it on slow. But whenever we're revisiting fast, because you know, we can get through a dungeon faster, we can have more time to do other things. Bow Toy. Are you the Bow Toy? Why won't you just die to the scratch? Oh, crap. Grandma. I wonder. I mean, I'm gonna get going. I'm breaking my own rule by not going back to the other one, but you know. I just wonder beating if I even want. Yeah, I was actually debating on using Ember. I'm like, Ember is not even Ember isn't even the move I should even use on a weak thing like Sparrow. You know, I wish I really want them to make a new, I really want them to make a brand new mystery dungeon. Like, you know, they could pull it off too. It's weird though, kind of like lately, it's been weird because all the villain characters have not really been like the best. Like, I mean, Rayquaza as the final boss was cool, you know, he wasn't evil, but you know, he's like, you mess with my turf, you're trying to destroy the world and everything. That Primal Dialga, one of the best boss fights of any Pokemon game, right? But then after that, we got Gates of Infinity, and we had Sheer Cold, and it was kind of like, wow, like I was really disappointed. The Super Mystery Dungeon, even though it was pretty clear, actually, no, go back to Gates Infinity for a moment. Like, Kirim was clearly the bad guy, right? And you would think, okay, we beat Kirim, and we beat the game, right? And it's like, no. That's not the case at all. It turns out that there's a new boss, and it's Bitter Cold, and I'm like, Bitter Cold. You don't know how mad or annoyed I was at that, you know? Kind of like Kirim would have made the ultimate boss. I mean, for crying out loud, they could have really been creative with that game. They could have had Kirim like fused into like black Kirim or white Kirim and have him face off against them, you know. And then they did it again with Super Mystery Dungeon, where the final boss or the big bad enemy was Yveltal. That makes sense. You know, but then we find out that the final boss is actually like dark matter, and that just annoys me. It just takes away from like the importance of the Pokemon. Like what happened to like the Pokemon being the final boss, you know? What happened to those days? And that's what I think we need to make a return to. Like this year, not this year, but the next Mystery Dungeon game needs to go back to the days of the Pokemon final bosses. And think about it, we just had two new generations in generation 7 and 8, where you have a whole bunch of good bosses. I mean, if you want the game to be based around Gen 7, you can have it. You can have it so that like the protagonist, you can have such the protagonists. Like let me think. You could actually pull off a two version thing like they did with Explorers of Time and Darkness. You can have it so like you can have one version have certain Pokemon exclusive and maybe a slightly different storyline. Ooh, RetroJ grew to level 12. Yay, RetroJ leveled up. That's so cool. And you know what? If he's leveling up, I think we should stay in here a little bit longer to allow DileT to level up too. But what I was saying was, like, you could have two versions. You could have one version that the player has to go and befriend or rescue or team up with either Solgaleo or Lunala, right? And they have to like try to defeat Necrozma. But in the attempt to beat Necrozma, in an attempt to beat Necrozma, Necrozma somehow fuses with either Solgaleo or Lunala, basically becoming Dark Dawn Wings or Dustmane Necrozma, and you have to defeat them that way. It could basically be like a real three. It could be a real 3-stage fight, you know, where each stage he gets more and more powerful until you're basically facing off against Ultra Necrozma. Right? That could be what the main thing is, and then you could even take it a bit further than that by um, but yeah, you can actually take things further. Like if you ever played the Explorer series of Mystery Dungeon, you know that there's the primary story where you face off against at the end you face off against Dialga, Primal Dialga, which are one you agree with, right? But then after you beat that storyline and you're in the second game, you notice that you can't evolve, and it's like, you still can't evolve. It turns out there's way more story, and that's because eventually you're gonna find out, that Darkrai was the main cause of the accident and all the other stuff, and you basically have to go face off against him, and he becomes the second final boss. That game has two stories interchanged in one story with two amazing final bosses. And I think that's really cool. So what they could do is, let's say they decide to go along with the Crozma story, right? That's it. Then you could probably have a second story later on featuring Eternatus, like, oh crap, the world's about to end, we have to stop Eternatus. Eternatus could be like this evil Pokemon. Or better yet, reverse it. Because if you're gonna have Pokemon be able to Dynamax in the beginning, then have Eternatus be like the final boss, and you have to face off against not only regular Eternatus but Eternamax Eternatus, and then at the end do the Necrozma story. Either way, they're both good stories or both good final bosses, and they would make the Mystery Dungeon line just a lot stronger. Alright, so as much as I would love to stay in this dungeon and help Retro I mean, not RetroJ, but DileT level up, I'm out of moves, and I just don't want. I don't feel like wasting a max elixir. So yeah, we'll probably try again in another dungeon soon. Thank you for rescuing Sparrow. Here's your reward, the promised Gravelock 10. I know they're called Gravelocks now, but I used to call them Gravelocks as a kid. I don't know, I just guess I never saw the L, so I said, hey, here's some Gravelocks. Cool, let's go ahead and save our adventure. Now, depending on what happens when we leave, there, if there's another story event, we'll go ahead and do the story event. But if not, we'll probably do like one more dungeon of training, and then we'll probably call it for this episode. So let's see what's gonna happen. Good morning, RetroJ. Let's keep up our good work today. RetroJ, DileT. Huh? Who's that? Oh, if it isn't Caterpie, long time no see. Please help my friend. What's wrong? I was playing with my friend Metapod, but Metapod got lost in the woods. He's still lost out there. Oh, I see. That does sound bad. Hey, not you again. Have no fear. We're here to save your chum, Metapod. Hey, Caterpie came to us for help. You think you can do this rescue with your amateur level skills? What? It doesn't matter who does the rescuing, see? The guy that does the rescuing gets to be the hero. Listen, Caterpie, how about we do this? How about you give the reward to the team that brings back your chum first? But I don't have any money. Oh, don't worry about that, my little friend. I'm sure we can persuade your parents to reward us with interest afterwards. Oh yeah, you could even join our team. That's an offer you can't refuse. Will you join us, Caterpie? We'll let you be a big wheel and Team Meanies. That's the deal, DileT. The first rescue wins. Come on, move. Let's get this done already. Don't worry, we'll save your friend first. RetroJ, let's roll, and quick. What's he have to say? What should I do? I don't have any money and I don't want to join those meanies. Please, RetroJ, help us. Okay, so let's check the mailbox. Okay, nothing important here. Alright, so I guess we're going to be I guess we have one final adventure in this end event. This is going to be a lot of fun. Alright, nothing important here. Do I have any money? Okay, I do have money. Let's go ahead and drop you off. Alright, so this is going to be probably our second boss fight, so I definitely want to make sure we're prepared. We'll keep so we can keep these. A few blesties won't hurt. Escape orb just in case. Okay, so what do we have so far? We have Gravelock, 2 apples, 3 orange berries, 3 magnesers. I think we're good with everything else. Oh yeah, we need some more viper seeds. I think we're just gonna take 2. Alright, and we are good. Okay, you guys, so looks like today's episode is definitely going to stretch past an hour, but I think it's worth it. Sinister Woods. This is it. Metapod is lost in these woods. Gengar's crew should have a head start on us. We'd better hurry. You know, it's funny because I was actually thinking about like instead of doing this, doing like another training day, but then we could have been like, dang Gengar, it's taking you more than a day to get this job done. I thought you were like an all powerful team. Alright. I know I said it's gonna switch back to slow since it was gonna do dungeon, but dang, dear gosh. Dang, Sugawudo, I thought we were cool. Why you have to freaking DileT grew to level 12? Yeah, leveled. HP went up, attack went up, defense went up, special attack went up, special defense went up. I mean, dang, did you see how much damage I took? Like, that's cruel. Like, no one should have to suffer like that. You know, I just remember this is Sinister Woods, and I know like I know the first three maps on here, Tiny Woods, the No Wave Cave, and Mount Steel don't seem too challenging, but if I'm correct, the difficulty gap between the Mount Steel and Sinister Woods is like really big. Cause I think they expect you to be like around level 13 or 14, but if you don't spend the extra time grinding, then you're gonna end up being like level like we are level 12. And you think, okay, you're only a level off, so it shouldn't be a big deal, right? But it is a big deal. You know, because this is just the first floor. Wow. And they would try me. Good, good, because he can take the hit. I can't. Sudowoodo would have probably killed me. Oh, well, you know. Also, the amount of XP that Sudowoodo pulls out makes the risk of being killed by him worth it. Like, that's 76 XP. So, you know. Alright, we're on floor 2. If I'm correct, I think Sinisterwood has 13 floors, which is like another major jump. Dang, man, my Ember, like, when am I gonna learn a new attack? That's what I wanna know. Like, when am I gonna learn a new attack? Yay, he keeps targeting DileT, so RetroJ can live. I can live. Okay. Hey, Sunflora. Die now. Dang, Sunflora gave 19 freaking experience, man. That's saying something. 19? My bad. 119. Like there might be some leveling up in this stage alone. Picked up an orange gummy. Centret. You know what the sad thing is about Centret? It's that it evolves into a meme. Wow. They're just running. We're just chasing them down. Oh, so I don't like Centret sometimes because, like, if you don't kill it, it'll run. You know, And you know how I feel. Every enemy you kill is or encounter, that's free experience points. Ah, you know, I really want to kill this thing. That's the thing. Like, I had this strong need to kill that Sentret. Even this one, like, part of me just wants to just use Ember, but I want to see if there's just this chance I can just. And there we go. Got him. Bye, Sentret. It was nice knowing you. Is that a chestnut or is it a raspberry? Unfortunately, you are aggressive. Okay, we're on score 4 of 13. Wow. Dun, 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 dun. Don't just enjoy the music. These guys are really funny. Because sometimes they want to be nice to you, and then sometimes they want to be mean to you, you know. But and they only give 59 experience points. So I'm like, what's with all the Pokemon with high defenses only giving like a little bit of experience? Like, alright, you guys. Just also let you guys know I am in the chat, so if you guys have any comments, suggestions, pointers, go ahead and type them, and I can respond to them there. So just letting you guys know. Alright, we're just gonna continue. You know, actually, I already have a question right now. Once we finish through the main story of Red Rescue Team, what game should I go ahead and start a live stream series of next? Yeah, you know, since we started with a mystery dungeon game, I was thinking about maybe doing. I was thinking about maybe the next game to be doing what's it? Oh, that's right. Then I was thinking about the next game we do being Poke Park Wii. So we could start that one out. Either Poke Park Wii, or we could do Pokemon Snap or Pokemon Stadium. Alright, so I need the Survivor Seed, but I don't know what to switch it up with. Oh, I know, Sky Gummy. Why the Sky Gummy? Because I can go ahead and grab it and eat it. Ooh, my IQ rose. I don't need that Ornament right now. Censure, why can't we just be cool? Yeah, also you guys, if you guys like the stream, please share it. Definitely join our Discord. If you this video will actually be re-uploaded later today as the 4th episode in the series. And on it, you can see the information for our Discord. You can also see it at on the information for our other videos. If you follow the channel on Facebook, you can see big if you so definitely join our Discord because we're starting to start a Discord group. So the more people who join, the better. Definitely follow the project on Facebook and Twitter. And just a reminder that we stream every week, every weekend, starting back this weekend, of course, 10 a.m. or around 10 a.m. If there's technical issues, it might be a little bit later. And we stream live on Facebook Gaming, on YouTube, and on Twitch. So definitely join those as well. My other question is, why am I doing all this effort for 59 experience? Not even a full gosh, no. And we got paralyzed. Well, we've made it. We're about halfway through the dungeon. Tell you, man, like I said, for the difficulty level in this stage, for some reason, it just jumps. I'm gonna have to use a max elixir soon. Oh gosh, this thing's about to absorb. I don't want to be absorbed. I'm sorry. I can't be cell food. If any of you guys get the reference I just made, then you guys are cool. I can say it again if you didn't hear it, because it was using absorb, and it's like, crap, don't absorb me. I don't want to be cell food. So yeah, if you don't know, Cell is a villain from the Dragon Ball Z series. He's actually my favorite villain from Dragon Ball Z. I put him above Frieza because Frieza's cool and all. He keeps recurring. Like, Frieza has managed to keep himself relevant so much that you can't deny him his credit. But Cell was special, and I'm always gonna feel like Cell, his placement in the order of villains. Cause you had Raditz, the Saiyans, Vegeta. Dodoria, the other person's name. Oh, Dodoria, Zarbon. Then you had the Ginyu Force. Then you had Frieza. Then you had the androids. And then came Cell. And I understand why they put Cell where they did, but think about it. Cell's whole premise is that while he's been in, like, his whole premise is that as he was developing, he was acquiring information and learning move sets and other things from all these different beings from multiple different eras and space and stuff like that. And you're telling me that, and to make things worse, they didn't face off against their current timeline Cell. They destroyed the Cell of their timeline. They faced off against the Cell from the future. So you're telling me that this cell from the future, I'm sorry, but like you cannot tell me that that cell, as powerful as he was still that weak. Like he should have been like a final boss. Like theoretically speaking, he should like have information on Frieza, information um on Boo, on all these other things. I mean, think about it, like it's not like all these different people were just asleep and suddenly woke up. Like this universe is vast, you know. But you know, I'm getting so far into Dragon Ball Z, and this is supposed to be Pokemon. So yeah, that's why I don't really like the I like the move absorb. It just reminds me of that. All right. DileT, DileT, taking a good. Oh man, okay, we're in the second half of the woods. I don't know why, but Sinister Woods is always like can be one of the longest stages ever. Like sometimes I feel it's longer than like Sky Tower, and believe me, Sky Tower, that stage is insane. No, actually, no, take that back. Take that back. No, no, yeah, I take that back. The longest stretch of dungeon has to go to Hidden Land and Temporal Tower. And that's because, and I'm not talking about the first time, because the first time you're lucky because like because after the first time you get to like after the first time through, you know, you get to save. You have to deal with all the events that's going on there. But on your second attempt, or your second attempt, or other feature attempts, and the good news is, yeah, but you're saying it's about on your second attempt, um, or if you have to go back again, the way it works. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, Ladybug, but I gotta like let you go. All right. So that's a lesson I've learned after playing this game in its many iterations. Is when you're going through a dungeon for the first time, do not, and I mean do not, add new people unless the game forces you to add new people, because ooh, Dial Tiger to 13. Oh crap. Have we entered the stage? We have entered the stage. So there's a point in this game, at least in the original game, where your partner begins leveling up faster than you, and this period lasts up until about level 19 and 20, when you finally start gaining back levels on them. But like, are you kidding me? Stop using absorb. No, what? No. Scyther. Why Scyther? That did absolutely nothing. Oh gosh, she would have killed me right then and there. You don't know. I'm a fire type. Water will just I will die immediately. I'm not like I'm not Charizard. Like if I was a Charizard, I'd probably not die because Charizard's so freaking hot. You can evaporate the freaking water. But like I'm not Charizard. If I was a Charizard, I'd probably not die because Charizard's so freaking hot. You can evaporate the freaking water. All right, almost there. I want to thank you guys for staying into the channel, into the stream for long as you guys have. You know, I forgot how long the Sinister Woods event would be. I probably would have chosen to wait until the next episode to do this. But you know, actually, you know what? No, I want. Dang! Ow! Like, did you really have to do that to me? You just. Dang, Dial. Okay. Like, dang, the dude just, like, was like, nah, dude, you gotta, like. Don't think that by walking by me, I'm just gonna ignore you. You're gonna get this water gun to the face. Oh gosh. Run away, run away. Crap. Crap. Okay. Also, why did this stage get suddenly get so much? Let's just slack off now. No. Why? Wow, all that for 85. I received an encore. You know, I did not think about it. The concept of an encore makes sense, you know. Eat. Let's go. Alright, you guys, we've made it to the last floor. After this next up comes the big boss. Actually, hold on, how close am I to leveling up? I'm 170? Okay. So I'm gonna try and level up. So I'm gonna try and level up before we get to the stairs. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, this thing is not. I need to defeat one more enemy. Oh, why does this thing? It's like. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. This thing's about to freaking kill me. I Oranberry, eat. They'd about to freaking murder me. Yay, I reached a level and I learned Metal Claw. Yes. Freaking yes. I now know 4 moves. Yeah, yeah. So since your little friend over there tried to kill me, get this Metal Claw. That's what I thought. I'll freaking die. Alright, let's do this. We've come pretty far into this forest. I wonder if Metapod is already. Hold it right there. You know who's gonna get to Metapod first? We are. So for you to go ahead, well, we can't let that happen. What? Hey, Gengar, why do you always try to mess with us? Oh, didn't we tell you? Oh, didn't we tell you? Our aim is world domination. Caterpie's mom will give us a generous reward, and Caterpie will join us too. That brings us closer to our goal. And for that, your lot is in the way. So sorry to say, but your party is over right here and now. Say goodbye, DileT. And we're in the boss. Now, I'll be honest about this. I kind of prefer the way boss battles are handled in the Explorer series. I mean, I do appreciate that, like, in the Rescue Team series, boss battles give you experience points. However, I would have probably preferred the big cinematic, big boss fight and everything. So let's go ahead and review. Perfect. Alright, who's dead? Oh, it's only seconds. Why is... And there we go. I'll you'll pay for this. Don't you forget it. Well, those pets are gone. Let's find Metapod. Excuse me. Did you maybe come looking for me? You must be Metapod. Let's help you home. Caterpie's worried about you. Yay! I was scared, so I kept my shell hardened and waited and waited. Thank you. This is great. Welcome back, Metapod. Thank you, Caterpie. And thank you, DileT and RetroJ. But I don't have any money. It's okay. Okay? We don't need a reward. It's just great to see that Metapod is back safe and sound. Cool. You're even more cool than I thought. I want to go on rescues when I grow up. That'd be awesome. Go for it. I have an idea. Richard J, how about we do something right here? Why don't we make a proper impressive rescue team base? That's cool. A rescue team base is cool. I want to work here when I grow up. Me too, me too. That sells it then. Let's make sure we build ourselves a proper rescue team base. RetroJ and DileT, thank you again. See you around. Take care. Going home. But, well, we ended up working for free, but that had to be done. And we got to show Gengar's team a thing or two, so it's all good. I'm just beat today. Let's keep up our good work tomorrow. See you. Let's say your adventure. Alright, and with that, this is where we end the episode today. So thank you guys for checking out the stream, and I'll catch you guys next Saturday at 10 a.m.